Just fed these beauties. Actually, they're eating right now. I don't know, today looks like you could see them easy. I guess they're getting bigger. Looking like beauties. This is the 20 gallon from female number 2. I don't know. They seem to like to go in the current where they hang on the back filters. You can see on the top how it's flowing in. It's probably only flowing, I would say, probably less than quarter of what it's supposed to, because I blocked it off with something so it goes slower. But they like, for some reason, to be in the current, because look at the other side of the tank. So I guess they like the current, because you would think it'd be easier to eat on the side without the current, but they're in here, they like it. Man, there's a lot of them. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I just got yesterday, this is batch number 2, and I have in the 40 gallon another batch, and they just laid more eggs yesterday, and I put them in a 2.5 gallon just to hatch them out. I have an extra 10 that I could put them in, but I'm running out of tanks. I have the 75 that I could also put them in, but not till they get a little bit bigger, I don't think, unless I put a big pre-filter on the intake of the canister filter. But I don't know. And then they'll be in the big tank this big. I don't know if they'll find the food, but it looks like they find it anyway because it's floating. I don't know if you guys could see it. You probably can't. It's so fine, the food. It floats in the water. And they get it more than, I guess, well, they do get it on the bottom once it finally sinks. So, I don't know, might not be a problem if there's gravel in the tank, because they may just feed on it while it's floating in the water. I don't know. Let me show you the other tank. It's funny because this tank's much bigger. Use this chair. I don't know if you can see the fish. For some reason in this tank they're spread out. You don't notice them. But the fish look a little bigger in here. But they're all over the place in here. It looks like less, but there's really probably double as much than we just saw in that other tank. Because, I don't know, let's see if you can see the bottom. They're all in the bottom feeding. Like over here, you can see them down in the back. They're all over. This tank's funny. You see how big they are up here? Like in the top, there's bigger ones. In the bottom, it seems, and I know the 2 females, this tank is from both females. I just mixed them together. I think one of the females produces smaller fry. I know they're a day apart, but that's not much. But it looks like in the 20 gallon, some of them look bigger than these ones right here. So I don't know. Maybe the one female's fries are littler. Who the heck knows? But there's a lot in here too. I don't know what I'm going to do with them all. Figure if you have a couple hundred fish, I don't know. I only have a spare 75. I mean, if they get like 2 inches, an inch long, I might be able to put some in with the parents. I don't know if they'll bother them when they're that big. I don't think they will, but that's thinking way ahead. Let me show you the other tank. Hold on, I have to turn the light on. Oh, the big old infinities. Oh, I just put them in here. There may have been, let me see. I don't see any fry in it yet. Bump up the ISO. You can see the mops in there. Actually, you can see an egg right there. On the mop, there's some eggs. But they're throughout the whole thing. I just put this here yesterday. So it's a day old. And they should be hatching out, I would say, in another day or so. Usually 2 days, 3 days. So I'm going to have another batch of them. And this one's from the white female, female number 1. Oh, I'm gonna go nuts. I don't believe how many. And the funniest thing, they're still laying them, so I'm gonna have more. I don't know. I don't think I'll be keeping any more. I got too many. Like I said, I got this 75 ready to go, but I would have to cover that intake somehow. I'm gonna have to order a big sponge pre-filter or something, because you don't want them to get sucked in it. And I got this canister running on there. It's all ready to go. I only think it's like 300 something gallons an hour, but it works. I had big fish in here once before. It's good. Oh man, I don't know. These guys are looking real good. I don't know what it is. It might be the light on the top. Look what I got on here. It's just a 4-foot strip light. I don't have any more lights. It's overhanging, but it's so bright. It's really bright compared to the one that's in this tank. This is the regular, I guess it's an LED light, but it's dim. So maybe it just doesn't show the fish as much. Look at these guys. I just fed them. They're always eating. But, oh, and I also tried to put some pothos in each tank to see if it starts rooting. I just cut it off with a big piece here. I put some in the back of this tank here, if you can see it. Well, one piece here and a couple over there. You wanna laugh? I put a piece right here on this intake over here. Figure, let's see if it'll grow. It'd be nice. I could let it grow across. This is lit up all the time in the back. It would go on the plants. I put it in. The roots were in this top corner. Well, it wasn't rooted yet, but I had it like stuck in there. I come back a couple hours later and these friggin' guys, I don't know who ate it. I'm guessing the waru. I think they're the ones that eat plants mostly. Like a saw cut it right off. It was out of the water, like it chewed it all right up, so I can't put that in here. Would have been nice. I did put a piece in this tank too. So when I get the goldfish in there, there's light on in the back all the time, so that may help lower the nitrates. Gotta figure out something. I got so many fries, I may have to get like a little kiddie pool to put them in, because I don't know, figure once they get like an inch long, that's gonna be a lot of fish. But we'll see. I don't know, they may die, some of them, who the heck knows, by the time they get big. Plus you have to cull them, so I don't know, there could be ones that are kinked, deformed. Who knows, we'll see. I never did this before with this many fry. I mean, I had bred before the blue Acaras, and I know how fast they grew. And I had to move them to the pet store, and also once I had, what the heck were they called? The jewelfish, the red jewelfish, they bred. And the thing is with them, when they were like this, and as they got bigger, once they got like to look like a fish, they started killing each other. They're so aggressive. I don't think I'll have that problem with the goldfish, but it's gonna be fun. I didn't think I'd get this many fry. That's crazy. When you get this many fry, and why is Blackwater Creek charging you? Some of the fish are $3,300 each. I don't understand why, and they keep them in ponds. They must have millions of them. Alright guys, just wanted to update you. So far they look good. I think I'm going to have a lot of them. But we'll see. Later guys.